Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 Podcast. I'm your host, Crimson.
And 15 PCA.
Be sure to follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord. Link in the description below. If you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. So we got another car review video. We go see movies at midnight, and on the ride home, we review them.
Yep.
Rambo, Last Blood. We were a little bit late, and that was my fault, but we missed like the first 5 minutes, but I'm pretty sure we didn't miss much.
I don't think we missed anything.
Overall, if you want to see a bunch of action and Rambo killing a bunch of dudes, you can't go wrong.
It makes Mortal Kombat 11 blush. That's how he's killing these people. It is violent.
It's super rated R.
Yeah.
But, you know, spoilers, of course, because you can't really talk about it without really talking spoilers. Mm-hmm. So if you want a non-spoiler review, light on narrative, heavy on killing a whole bunch of pieces of garbage. So...
But they didn't need much of a narrative.
Yeah.
The story was already there, and they did it beautifully for what it was.
So if you like that, and you like John Rambo, and you like him doing justice and getting evil... Everyone who dies deserves to die. Go see this movie.
There's very few good people in this movie.
It's only an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So go see this movie if you like that kind of stuff. So dip out if you don't want to talk spoilers. Here's spoilers now. So basically the story is John is home and he's been in Arizona. Whoop whoop, Arizona.
For 9 years.
And I guess he has like a family now. He's taking care of his niece and she's growing up and she's going to go to college. So she's kind of...
Very cute. Very cute.
That's his life. He's protecting her.
Yeah.
And John has lived a life of killing. Now he can have a life of being around something that's pure and innocent. Yeah. And he wants to protect it at all costs. So he's kind of overbearing. He's kind of, you know, oh, Uncle John, why are you so worried about everything? Because he's like, I've seen things. And I know bad things can happen. So he's like, you know, setting up his house for, you know, protection. You know, he has like escape tunnels and all that jazz.
He has like a tunnel. And then she even asks him, why do you build these tunnels? Because that's what I do.
Yeah, he's like, I want there to be safe so you guys can escape the house if you have to.
Yeah.
So, you know, but... She's going off to college and she wants to go see her dad. And John's like, your dad's a piece of garbage. There's nothing you can learn from this man. I just want to know why he left us. Why did he leave me and my mom? He's like, your dad's, he's evil. And then even, I guess that would be her auntie is telling her as well. She's living there. She's like, you know, this man, John, is your father. He did everything for you. Your John had to pull your dad off your mom when he was beating her on Christmas Eve. What do you want from this man? But she's a young girl and she has to have
the answers. Like somehow it's gonna solve everything and make everything better. And it makes it worse. He lives in Mexico, so add that to the danger going on down there on top of everything else.
So yeah, she had a friend in Mexico find her dad for her, and she wanted to go talk to him, and
they knew about this friend, and this friend was a shady past too.
Yeah.
They go, why are you even talking to her? Why do you have her number? Da da da. And she goes, I don't care. I'm gonna go see her. She's changed.
I need answers. I have to see my dad.
And my friend's changed, and she's better now. Like, okay, you know, when you have a kid and they don't want to listen to you, that's what it is basically.
She makes a last second decision to go down to Mexico.
And they didn't even
know.
Yep.
Here we go again. Unless you have to go, do not go. Especially close to the border, there's so many... She gets there, meets her dad, and her dad... First it's kind of like, oh, wow, I didn't expect you. And then she's like, why'd you leave me and my mom? And he just lays it on as thick as you can lay it on.
He doesn't even care.
Because I never wanted you. And when your mom died and left me with you, I hated you. I didn't want to see your face again.
Yeah.
Oh!
And I didn't even really, and he says, I didn't even really like your mom either. He's just a through and through piece of crap.
Yeah.
But tell her that.
When I saw you, and after a while, I didn't care about either of you two.
Nope.
And then she got cancer and died. And now it was even more worthless to me. Yep. Well, there you go. Aren't you so glad he went to go see your dad? And wasn't it wonderful?
And the thing is, and then in the fact he's with a new woman, and she says, "Oh, I'll tell you later." Like he probably told her that was just.
He probably beats the crap out of her too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
This guy's a piece of garbage.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So she's all coming out crying, and her friend's like, "Oh, let's go to the club, and you will get you some drinks."
She just wanted to go home.
Yeah, but her friend was setting her up.
Yep.
Drink was laced. She wakes up in a frickin' human trafficking whorehouse.
Yep. Where these drug lords pieces of crap.
They drug her up and do every horrible thing you can do to a woman. That's what happens to this poor girl. She's 19, 18 years old?
Oh, yeah. And she was going off to college. And she was really good at riding horses, too. That's
she was super talented.
Yeah.
So, they end up finding out that she went to Mexico. John, of course, goes down there to go get her. Meets the dad. Dad's like, she came here, she left, I don't know where the hell she went.
She didn't want to ever see, he even told her, I don't want to ever see you again.
Yeah. He finds that girl that sold her out. Rambo. He basically finds her and will talk to her, and then she's like, I don't know, she just took off at the club. I don't know where she went. She's lying. She set her up. She says she has this bracelet that was the niece's.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, where'd you get those? She gave it to me. And then Rambo grabs her arm. He's like, gonna break her arm. Pulls out a knife. She didn't give that to you. That was her mother. She would never give that to you. So Rambo knows she sold out her. Sold her out.
Yep.
He's like, you're gonna take me to that club. You're gonna point out the guy, or I'm gonna freaking kill you.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, if they see me, they're gonna know me, and I gotta live here too. And he's like, I don't care. And he's like, if you try to pull any funny stuff, and and they try to come after me, I'll put a bullet in your head before they do anything to me. No. So Rambo's
he's like dead serious too.
I love it, Rambo. Oh, he's so awesome.
I love this guy.
He gets into the club.
This guy's a sleazeball.
Yeah, super sleazy dude.
We're talking about the gold chain, open button shirt, the whole. What do you think of a sleazeball is?
He's gonna basically follows him out to the parking lot, and he basically doesn't mind. He knows his girls. I don't know where she is. Freaking stabs him in his thigh, and then like punches a hole like in his upper chest. So he grabs his clavicle and just snaps it in his hand.
Oh my
God. John, you bet. The whole theater's like, the whole time because he is messing. He goes, I'm going to snap it in half. You don't tell me where she is.
And then the import that's still in his body, he's like touching it all.
He's pulling on it.
Oh, gosh. If he got passed out, that would hurt so bad.
Basically, of course, he gives it up because he is he's a piece of garbage. But, Rambo gets, cornered and 30 guys just beat the hell out of him. And there's nothing
and
you can do.
And they get his ID and they get the daughter and he says, please just let her go. That's all I'm asking.
And they're like, oh, no, now we're going to do it's just going to be worse for her because of what you're doing.
Yeah.
So they basically shoot up her drugs and And
they mark him with an X. I guess that's a symbol they do down there.
Or like a V or whatever, yeah.
Or say that you're a marked person, yeah.
So basically, his niece ends up every horrible thing that has ever happened.
Oh, they're shooting up with heroin like you wouldn't believe.
And then she's being tossed around like a rag doll.
Yeah, like she's nothing. So.
Yeah, so she's being brutalized and drugged 24 hours a day.
And then another part we forgot to tell you, when he was getting beat up, there was a woman that followed him.
There's an investigative journalist who's been trying to get these cartel dudes. Yeah. And she saw John at the club and she's like, oh, geez, what this guy's up? And then she kind of saves him because they were going to leave him there to like bleed out.
Oh, probably.
And she saved him, but it took him like 5 days to heal.
Because he had a concussion.
Yeah.
She had a doctor come and see him and goes, he's got a concussion. He's going to take a few days to get past that.
And so the niece was been in that place for 5 days with 24 hours a day of torture.
Yeah.
John wakes up. He's like, he knows what's been happening to her. It's like, you got to help me. You got to find these guys. And this is like, kind of still early in the movie. Like, wow, what's this movie? This movie must not be, it's not very long. He goes in there. John can do some work with a hammer. Let's just say he's quite the carpenter with a hammer. Takes out a bunch of dudes. Saves the niece, gets her back in the car, and he's driving her back.
And the other girls don't want to leave because they know where they live.
Yeah.
They know they'll just kidnap them again.
They've been brutalized so much, they do like, we don't want to leave.
You don't want to leave.
He's talking to her. She's all drugged out and everything. And he's like,
and he looks at her arm. We're talking heroin needles everywhere.
She has like 50 pokes in her arms.
Yeah, so bad.
And in 5 days?
Yeah. They're probably shooting up every hour on the hour.
Yeah. So he's talking to her about how I lived this, a life of killing, and you were the innocent thing that brought me back, and I had a family I never thought I had.
And then she apologized.
And she's apologizing for what happened. She shouldn't have gone down, and he, forgives her, and she dies. She dies right there in the truck.
Now imagine at this point if this was taken and Liam Neeson, if his daughter would have died, what he would have done. Yeah, the rage Rambo feels.
Rambo, he buries her and leaves her his Medal of Honor, like on her thing. It's so sad.
It's sad.
Because that is his honor. That was everything to him.
Yeah.
Was that girl. She's dead now. So Rambo prepares to go to war. When Rambo goes to war, he goes to freaking war. After all the funerals and everything.
Then he tells his aunt, why don't you leave? There's nothing here for you.
Yeah.
Go visit your mom and all that.
Live with your sister.
Now I'm just going to go wander around, whatever, because he don't want to tell her what's coming, And then she does, and then she leaves.
Yeah, and he basically just sets up the farm like Home Alone to the max. Booby traps, all the things Rambo's good at doing.
Home Alone with Apocalypse Now. Okay, it's like, wow. He's setting it up.
Oh yeah, it's a montage of sharpening knives, and it's just from this on out, it's just all action.
Yeah, and then a little bit before this, the older brother told him, I told you, because he told him earlier you should kill him, and he didn't. He said, I told you to do that because he freed the daughter.
He's like, forget him, screw this guy. But then after you save the daughter, and it's just like whatever, we'll take it as a loss.
Yeah.
But Rambo goes back into Mexico, gets the one brother.
Yeah. Well, first he goes to Jonas, tell me the information where she's at, and she tells him.
Basically, the revenge for her, too.
Yeah, because her sister died, too, from
the same way.
Of crap. Yeah, pieces of crap.
Drug overdose, just dumped her into the desert somewhere.
Yeah, like she's nothing, yeah.
So, the journalist gives him all the information that she has. He goes to the whorehouse, or the thing, kills everybody, and then he decapitates the brother. Leaves his dead body with his niece's picture, like, jammed in his heart.
So
I was like, damn.
And they already knew his address. They had his ID. He said, come get me. That's what I want you to do.
He left his head in the road on the way to his house. He just dumps it.
Oh, Rambo, that is a boss move. But imagine finding that. Oh, my gosh. That's awful.
So Rambo's just waiting for them to show up. And he has set his house up for a house of death. From the last 30 minutes is these guys come to Rambo's house and they all get killed in every way possible. Punji sticks, explosives.
The thing is, the spikes, I think of the spikes, but he doesn't let them fill it for long. He shoots them in the head after that. That tells you how bad he wants these people dead.
He double-barrel shotguns them at an inch away, so it just banana pills their heads.
Oh, yeah, their heads are gone. There's just nothing left, man. It's like, whoa.
He just absolutely eviscerates these guys.
Yeah.
Saves the one brother for last. Because he could have killed him.
I could have killed you 10 times.
Yeah.
I want you to live.
He's like, I want you last. So he ends up killing everyone. Again, we're shortening the scene if we went through every kill. He kills so much.
It's awesome. It's like,
glorious.
It's glorious. When it comes, it's like, ooh, ouch. Ow, that's kind of weird.
A pipe through the neck? Because he drilled these holes in the wall. So he just jammed.
Can you imagine doing that through someone's... Oh, my gosh. And then, like he said, he's hurting, but not for long. Bam! Right in the head with a shotgun. Bam! Right in the head with a gun, with a regular handgun. Oh my goodness!
Gets the final guy. He's up in the barn, and he bows and arrows the guy's arms and legs to the wall,
like a scarecrow.
Yeah, and he walks up to him, and he's like, I know what I'm going to do to you now. I'm gonna cut your heart out and show it to you. And he Kali Ma's him. He freaking boom, KO fatality, rips his freaking heart out and shows it to him.
I was actually thinking Temple of Doom, and I was thinking Mortal Kombat. Jeez, finish
Did the Kali Ma tore his freaking heart out.
I'm waiting for the knees when he's gonna say finish it. Afterwards, that's what happened.
All this victory. And then everyone's dead.
But he got messed up a little bit too.
Yeah, he's bleeding out.
He's bleeding out.
He goes to his porch, sits in his rocking chair.
And he has like prophetic words.
Oh, the final thing, he's like, everyone I've loved is a ghost, but I will continue to fight for their memory. And, basically saying, why not me? Why can't I die? Well, Rambo, just like Logan, you got a lot of people. There's a lot of bad men that die.
That's it. The parallel between him and Wolverine is astounding now. Now that's fully true now.
Because there's a lot of bad people in the world, and we need good men like you to take out these bad people.
Yeah, that's why.
And he just sits and rocks away, and then camera zooms out, and in the movie.
And then it plays all his clips.
All the clips from all the original movies. I'm like,
that's so awesome.
They show First Blood, everything. They show like little still images.
They show like the previous 4 or 5 movies, something like that. 5, yeah.
And they show everything, and then at the very end, he saddles up and takes off on his horse.
But the way the horse is moving, is that a ghost?
He dead?
Is he dead?
Okay, in the comments below, do you think he's dead? I don't think he is. Rambo can never die because there's more bad men that need to be put in the grave.
Yeah.
He's got to cut him down. Cut him down, John. They've been growing too long.
And see, unlike Wolverine, where it was definitive, we don't know.
We don't know. And then a part of me wants to know that he went to heaven and he's with his niece and his family now. Yeah. And all his dead war buddies.
In a way, it almost had like a Western feel to it at the end, with the horse riding into the sunset one last time, I love this movie. I thought it was good. Again, simple story, but I didn't care because it was just Rambo, just being Rambo,
killing pieces of garbage.
But since they took something from him personally that he couldn't save, man, it was on, man. He did not care. These people were going to suffer.
He went to town on those guys. Machetes chopping off legs, fragmentation mines, freaking lighting dudes on fire with gasoline. He did everything.
Yeah. And I remember one incident they did now. I started to go, dude, that's not funny. That's gotta hurt, man. That's not funny. I was like, ooh.
It's a cool movie. So if you like tons of action, I want to say a justice fantasy where these pieces of garbage get to live their lives, ruining other people's lives.
Guess what? There's a lot of bad people in Mexico that are like that, but we can't talk like that.
And in a movie, we can feel a little bit of that justice.
Yes, exactly.
That these pieces of garbage who pillage and rape and destroy and are monsters, that they get a little bit of something, even if it's just in a fantasy film, that we get to see that justice is done.
I then remember even then saying, why don't we call the police when he was about to go over there? And he goes, in this country, they can't do anything because they don't have no extradition in Mexico. In Mexico, they ain't going to do a dang thing. They don't care.
Yeah, like when he killed all those other guys, the cops were there, but they let all the gang members in there. He's not going to stop those guys. And his brother saw that his brother was freaking, decapitated. His arms and legs were chopped off. Like, oh, man. He left the message. He sent the message.
He left his niece's picture there. He said, come get me because you know where my address is at. Come get me. I love that. Oh, that was the best.
He tore those dudes up.
Yeah, he did.
But that's pretty much the movie. There was really nothing more narrative, or there's no deeper meaning here except for I get my revenge, and you're not going to stop me.
I know the fact the guy, I don't know, the guy who plays the colonel might be dead, but it was nice to see him at the end if Rambo did die. And
he walks up to him?
And walks up to him one last time wearing his uniform. Well, I know, it's sappy.
Like, Raven, it's time to go home.
Exactly.
Oh, that would be great. Oh, that would have been kind of cool.
If we would have known he died, but we don't know that for sure. But that would have been cool. But I'm pretty sure the original guy, I'm not sure if he's dead or not, but if he's not, that would have been cool. That's what I'm saying.
I think. See, that's why I don't think he's dead. There should have been a scene like that where he wakes up and then all of his buddies are there for him. And even though you lived a life of death, you killed bad people. You saved lives. And I'm glad that there's men like this who are willing to do the work that I can't. And I'm unable to because I'm not like these guys. These guys do for us.
And you watch for the left, they're going to hate this movie.
Oh, yeah, they already hate it. Rotten Tomatoes on them, I hate this movie. That's why I'm like, okay, I'm going to love it.
Of course.
We're in a headline. Oh, Rambo goes out with a whimper. All because it's Mexico drug smugglers.
Well, that's the truth, is it not? Is that not a thing?
Is it not horrible down there?
Yeah. No, we can't. We have to pretend like that it's not. In rose-colored glasses. Now go down there and see how wonderful it is in some of those areas.
But yeah, that's all. Besides, you just want to see more Rambo being awesome and Stallone being just a badass. You're gonna love this film. You're gonna absolutely love it.
I don't know if there'll be another one. I don't think
there needs to be.
I don't think there needs to be.
But yeah, I love it. Unless he's going to be in something else, but like a bigger universe or something. I don't know.
Do we want that in Avengers? No, just kidding.
Yeah. Rambo returns in the Avengers. But yeah, you got any parting thoughts? I'm pretty much done. I think I said everything.
I think we said everything was needed to be said, and I thought it was cool when they were showing the recap of the episodes. It was slow motion. I love that.
Yeah, and it's like that we're kind of like fluid motion. Like maybe these are his memories. He's actually we're seeing his memories.
That's what we're figuring out. But I think that's about. I guess.
It was super cool. So definitely go check it out. Love action. You're gonna love it.
It's awesome.
Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.